Imagine going about your day with what feels like a common flu, a mild fever, body aches, a bit of fatigue. Nothing serious, right? But within days, your lungs begin to fill with fluid. Your kidneys start shutting down. And despite every effort of modern medicine, you're fighting for your life. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. This is Hantavirus, and it's back in the global spotlight. Section 1. What is happening now? Right now, health agencies worldwide are on high alert. The reason? A potential outbreak on a cruise ship linked to Argentina in South America. The World Health Organization and global laboratories are investigating suspected cases of hantavirus spreading aboard this vessel. So far, 3 people have lost their lives, and several others have fallen seriously ill. This has triggered urgent warnings from health experts across the globe. Section 2. What is hantavirus and how does it spread? So, what exactly is this virus? Hantavirus is not new, but it is dangerously effective at spreading silently. It typically transfers from rodents to humans. Rats and other gnawing animals carry the virus in their droppings, urine, and saliva. When their waste dries up and becomes airborne, especially in poorly ventilated spaces, humans inhale microscopic particles of the virus. Once inside the lungs, the infection takes hold. According to experts, the highest risk comes from cleaning closed, airless spaces like storage rooms, old sheds, cabins, or abandoned houses. In some rare cases, especially with the Andes virus strain found in South America, person-to-person transmission has also been reported. Section 3. History and Global Impact. Although it feels like a new threat, hantavirus has been around for decades. Cases have been documented for centuries across Asia and Europe, but the world first took serious notice in 1993. That year, in the Four Corners region of the United States, young, healthy people began dying rapidly from respiratory failure. After thorough investigation, scientists identified the culprit, hantavirus. That was the first major outbreak of what we now call Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. Since then, the virus has continued to re-emerge. In 2025, global attention returned when Hollywood actor Gene Hackman's wife, Betsy Arakawa, tragically died after contracting the virus. Now, with the recent cruise ship incident in Argentina, fear has risen once again. International health agencies are analyzing genetic samples of the virus to understand exactly where the outbreak began and how dangerous this particular strain could be. Section 4. Why is this happening now? The climate connection. Experts are warning that climate change is playing a major role in the spread. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns are increasing the population of rodents and expanding their habitats. As rats move closer to human living areas, the chances of contact and infection rise dramatically. This is not just a medical issue, it is an environmental one. Section 5. Symptoms and danger level. The symptoms of hantavirus start deceptively mild. Initially, you might experience fever, chills, body aches, headache, and fatigue, just like the common flu. But as the disease progresses, the real danger appears. Shortness of breath, a tight feeling in the chest, and fluid filling the lungs. This condition, hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, has a mortality rate as high as 40%. Other strains of the virus can also cause severe kidney damage. Section 6. Treatment and comparison to COVID. Currently, there is no specific cure, no antiviral medicine, and no vaccine for hantavirus. The only hope for survival is early diagnosis and intensive medical support, including breathing assistance and fluid management. But here is the crucial difference. Health experts are clear that this will not become another COVID-19 pandemic. Why? Because the two viruses spread very differently. COVID-19 was an airborne virus that jumped easily from human to human. Hantavirus, on the other hand, primarily spreads from rodents to humans. Person-to-person transmission is extremely rare and limited to specific strains. The rate and pattern of spread are completely different. Section 7. Prevention and Final Message. So, what should you do? The advice from health professionals is simple but life-saving. Stay away from rats and their droppings. Avoid cleaning enclosed spaces without proper ventilation and protective gear like masks and gloves. If you live in or visit areas where rodents are common, be aware of the risk. Remember, hantavirus is a silent killer. But with awareness and simple precautions, you can protect yourself and your family. Stay informed, stay safe.